Abid from Punjab College Multan. Today I am going to discuss some tips to improve your English. How to speak like the native speakers. At first I would like to discuss there is English phobia. What is English phobia? Phobia means fear of public speaking. People have fear of speaking in the public. They feel hesitation. They are of the opinion, they think that they can speak. But due to fear and lack of confidence and hesitation creates barriers in their communication skills. So I would like to suggest two techniques. The first is a mirror technique. At first start practicing at home, standing in front of the mirror. Stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself, speak with yourself, and try to rehearsal it and practice it again and again. When you feel that you are confident and you have done a lot of practice, then you should go to the public, find opportunity and try to speak English. And the technique is that talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. For example, select different types of topics like current issues, like media, like everyday activities, and start talking to yourself. Another tip I would like to suggest in order to practice at home, that is talk to the children. In every family there are kids and the children, because the children are the best audience to encourage you and motivate you, because the children and the kids would not laugh at you when you speak, because you're of the opinion that if you will speak wrongly, if you will speak, the people will laugh at you. So automatically you should start to speak with the children, the kids. The kids are the best audience. There are some misconceptions about speaking English. The first misconception is that most of the people are of the opinion that they have lack of vocabulary, and due to this lack of vocabulary they are unable to speak. Keep in mind the native speakers, for example, the native speaker, the child of 2 or 3 years, he can talk to you. He can talk fluently. You are studying from primary level to master level or graduation level or FSc level. You have studied a lot of vocabulary in your textbook. You have a lot of vocabulary, but due to lack of practice you are unable to speak. But in the native speakers community, a child of 2 years or 3 years, he has not so much vocabulary comparatively with you have, but they can speak. It means you have more vocabulary than the native speakers. Non-native speakers have more vocabulary of English, but due to lack of practice they are unable. In the same is the situation with the lack of grammar. Don't keep in mind that in the initial stages, when you decide to speak English, grammar skills are not required. Just start to speak without fear of grammar problem. If you will practice continuously, after that when you think that you can speak, then you should work on grammar. Later on you can work on grammar, but then in the initial stage don't keep in mind about the tenses, don't keep in mind about the grammar rules, because they will create barriers in your communication skills. So don't think about all these matters if you really want to speak English. Okay, next I would like to discuss the skills. You know that there are 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading and writing. The non-native speakers have a lot of command on reading and writing, but unfortunately they are not given any opportunity in these 2 skills, which are natural skills and which are responsible to speak and to communicate in a language. These skills are listening and speaking skills. Because, for example, I would like to suggest an example. The example, when a child comes into the world, you don't provide him or her any written material, any written work or any reading book material. So you only talk to them, you only speak in front of them. When you speak, they record each and everything unconsciously, and after a few months they speak and they become the native speakers of that language. It means listening is a natural skill, because the native speakers learn through ears, but we learn through eyes. The same is the case that when you watch an English movie, most of the words spoken by the native speakers you are totally unable to understand. the words spoken by the native speaker in that English movie or English news. But if those words are in written form, you can easily understand. It means you have a lot of command over reading and writing, but you don't have the command on listening and speaking, so try to listen. A lot of data is given on internet, on Google, on YouTube. You can also watch those videos, your best speakers, so automatically you will listen, and you will see within a few months you will be able to speak like the native speakers. So listening skill can be improved by these things. And another skill which is very important, that is speaking skill. After listening comes speaking skill. How to improve speaking skill? I would like to suggest a few points. That first is questions. The first stage of speaking English is that questions. The questions, for example, ask questions to yourself. What is your name? What do you do over the weekend? What do you do on Sunday, on Saturday? Whenever you have the problems, with whom you mostly discuss. All these common questions, you should have a list of common questions, 50 questions, 100 questions. Ask those questions with yourself, and ask those questions with from another person who want to speak English. So automatically you will see that through questions and answers you will be able to speak English. And the initiators can do a lot of practice. After question, if you feel confidence in answering questions in English, then the second comes dialogues. The dialogue gives you the confidence. The dialogue makes you able to speak according to the situation. Create your own dialogue. One person should become a patient, the other person should become the doctor. In this way they should create some dialogue, and then they talk in a situation, so automatically your English will be more better. Then the third stage comes presentation. Assign yourself some presentation and give presentation. So automatically your confidence will be improved, your non-verbal communication will be improved, your eye contact and your body language, each and everything will be improved. So automatically through presentation you will be very good and effective speaker as well. Then the last stage comes debate on different topics. The last step is that debate on different topics. With your friends, debate on different topics. There will be a lot of dialogues with your friends. Through debates, your ideas will become more stronger in that non-native language, like English. So try your best. The other two skills, reading and writing, I will discuss in the next video. Thank you very much.